It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline.
Here we go.
We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Outside, George. And stolen by Hunter. Stolen by George. Driving to the basket. A second chance effort. And it's Hibbert laying it in.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Pass to Hunter. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but coach seems on it.
I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The bounds, Atlanta takes possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. In the corner, it's Hunter. The three-pointer, no good. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella, another shot block. Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
West. And that time, also a missed shot. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Back to Capella. Down low. Here's Hunter. It's stolen by Hill. To the middle. And the basket by Hill.
I'd like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the paint. Here's Hunter. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. George double teamed. Inside. Here's West. And he can't jam it through. Here's Herter. Shakes him. And that one's good. Hunter.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
George with the ball. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hunter. And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. A very, very high percentage.
Indiana call timeout. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancing.
The Pacers making a switch here. 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a great two-way player. Paul George had an incredible 2018-19 season. He finished second in the league in scoring and third in the MVP voting.
So he gets them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta has possession. 6-point lead. Okongwu's shot is good.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And Paul George had great position that time. An easy deuce.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Hibbert. And George, here we go. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break, getting the defenders on their heels.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Outside Hill. To the inside. Scola. That one off the back iron and out.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Steps back. On the wing, George. It's stolen by Capella. Gallinari wide open. Again, the high score.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's George. George double teamed. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for.
Oh, no.
And George drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies. And what timing. Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Hill inside. Scola trying to break free. And the basket by Hill.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
George with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Ready by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading by 15. Launches it. And the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Here's Scola. That ball, nice feed that time from George.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
20 feet out. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Trey, GG's, bro.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Hill. And there's the drive.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Hawks on D. Outside Hill. Takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Hill's got his second bucket.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
.112 left to play in the first half. Outside Hill. To the paint. Indiana moving the ball over. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hibbert. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Collins, good. And that's now 6 points for John Collins.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Young, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
So both teams making some changes here. Young looking it over. Pass to Hunter. Young with the ball. Now Gallinari. And he makes good on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Gallinari gathers his rhythm. He simply rises up and nails the interior shot.
They get it back. Hill. Hibbert at the elbow. Another shot. And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
The three from George. Rebound Atlanta. Hunter, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Pacers trail by 19. It's stolen by Hill. And George gets it to go. 16 points for George. Inside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint and power it through.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Jones. To the middle. Here's West.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
Down low. And stolen by Scola. Here's Watson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Shooting for Indiana.
Pacers look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The Hawks leading by 16. Here's Collins. 10 points for him. So the wing on the left. Back to Herter. Hill pulls it in. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Bogdanovich wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
Love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Young drives in. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside Collins. Going inside. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's the foul. It's going to go on Solomon Hill. That is his first foul of the game. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Pacers. Roy Hibbert.
Paul George with the steal. Right side Hill. It's back to Hill. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hibbert. Inside. West. Goes back up. And it's Hibbert missing. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Pacers with the rebound. 1:43 left to play in the third. To the inside. Back to George. Crafty move. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 18. Here's Okongwu.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's George. Tries again. Misses the layup. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Hill. The shot by Okongwu. No good. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team 4. Now into the lineup for your Hawks.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 18 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the Hawks with possession here. To the middle. Here's Okong.
Like, GG's. GG's. Definitely a fucking.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the New Jersey Nets taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Capella. To the paint. Here's Herter. Back to Capella. 6 to shoot. Here's Herter. From deep. And Van Horn pulls it down. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Let's see who's up loudest.
The Nets on offense. It's Kidd with the drive. Pass to Van Horn. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, it's that little core, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Hunter. Here's the 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Byron Scott and I talked for a few minutes. He complimented Trae Young's toughness. Coach said every team tries to be physical with him, and the net effect is you end up sending him to the free throw line all game. It sounds like they're going to try to come up with a different approach. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Nets with possession. Down low. Here's Martin. Lays it up off the glass.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hunter for 3. Drops in the tray. Hunter's got 5 now.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for the away
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
You wonder with talent around him how much more Kevin Huerter's offensive game can grow.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Williams.
Oh, I mean, shit. Nigga, I could just drive over there and meet y'all up there.
Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Young. Outside Cowan. To the inside. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. It's the three-point bomb.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Inside. Here's Martin. Good in the assist to Kidd. Martin's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kidd with the bucket.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 8 points.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
So it's New Jersey now. They trail by 6. It's Kidd with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Gallinari. To the middle. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Outside Jefferson. Driving in. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jang. Over Williams. Out to Gallinari. 2 on the clock. Whoops, he was the 22nd shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Away team ball.
And the Nets with possession here. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Atlanta up 4. After this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And Kidd, here we go. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. To the paint.
Okay.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Great strides in honing in his shot, looking more and more comfortable on the offensive end is Bogdanovic.
All right, let's just come to the court.
So it's New Jersey now. 9-point game. Pass to Jefferson. Good on the bucket. Jefferson's got his second bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Out to the wing. Here's Herter.
Light.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trailed by 7. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. They get Jason Kidd.
Herter showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
And he makes all 3.
Pretty impressing at a young age. Kevin Herter's dead-eye accuracy from deep combined with being a fearless competitor going inside. That's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Moves back up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Goes up. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Jefferson inside. To the left wing. The bounds. Atlanta takes possession. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Young. He's got 8. Inside. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Substitution for your Hawks. John Collins. DeAndre Hunter.
Nets trail by 12. Pass to Scalabrine. Back to Kidd. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down low. Here's Capella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Martin. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. 6 points for Martin.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Capella. Lays it up and banks it in. Capella's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Just do your work. Try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
Here's Kidd. Tries again. And Martin with the lay-in. Good. Martin's got 8 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And the Nets making a change here. Atlanta leading by 10. Outside Collins. To the inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
He takes it in. That one good for 2.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Away team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I count 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And so Young nails them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Williams. Collins grabs the miss.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Collins comes over with the double team. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. Hunter for 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And that, my friends, is a dagger.
And so it's Atlanta with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
God, this nigga shit made my story.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good.
Anyway, how
would
you make my story
for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. And when one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm. Clearly a foul.
New Jersey shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Martin. Atlanta leading by 18. Young, right side. It's up a 3. Herder.
Stop, nigga.
Takes it inside.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Here's Collins. Atlanta again missing. Nets trail by 16. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Jason Kidd.
Sometimes you just don't have somebody on your roster to match up with the type of player that John Collins is.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
Martin hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Martin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Right outside. Pass to Herder. At the elbow, Collins. Back to Herder. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Atlanta leading by 16. On the wing, Kenyon Martin grabs the board.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
That one, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
So both teams making some changes here.
I thought you said what?
To the middle. Here's Kittles. Here's Scalabrine. And stolen by Okongwu. Bogdanovich with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Jang. .125 left to play in the third. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Williams. And the rejection by Jang. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Over Scalabrine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
For Atlanta, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the first one drops.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
And he can't hit the second. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the New Jersey Nets. Trailing by 17. Kidd. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Nets trail by 19. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jefferson, that's good. Jefferson's got 6 points.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Young for 3. And Van Horn pulls it down.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Well, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
It's tipped. And so it's Atlanta feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Hawks leading by 17. Here's Young, and he drives in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Second chance shot. Shot's good by Williams.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And it's in there.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Young taking his time here. Offline with his three. Nets trail by 15. And he finishes nicely on the way.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the Hawks with possession. Here's Young. And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's Jefferson. And it's sent back by Okongwu. To the paint. Martin inside. Here's Kittles. The shot, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Hawks passing it around. Swiped it away. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Nets trail by 13. Pass to Martin. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Collins is good.
Collins showing now he's got a little bit of touch from that range.
And Jefferson, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Jefferson's got 4 this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
And there's the call on Jefferson. That's his first foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitute for the away team.
Atlanta leading by 12. Capella high post. And good that time.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And for Atlanta Hawks dancing.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
You guys, during the last break, I listened to Byron Scott talk to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Thank you, David. Here's McCulloch. And again, no good by New Jersey.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 21.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now, looking to finish.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And Kid, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Good on the second free throw.
Now, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Nets trail by 16. Here's Kidd. Ready by Bogdanovich. Young up top. Down low. Capella. An easy 2 points. And that's 10 points for Clint Capella.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning. Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
That free throw good from McCulloch. 1:09 left in the 4th. Young from outside. Shot by Collins, no good. Here's Scalabrine. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. And they pick up 2.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game. And no one really crashing down on the backside, a breakdown defensively.
Gallinari, the bounce pass. Bogdanovich, no luck. Right side Kidd. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Back to Collins. Martin with the block. And they'll get another chance. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is